Hey folks, it is a beautiful March day here in the north end of Muskoka, and my friend Kyle and I are crossing a lake and heading up to another little lake for a bit of fishing. And we're going to set up some tarps and camp for the night and just enjoy the early spring weather. So this is not going to be one of those minus 30 survival challenge tarp camping in a snowstorm videos. This is going to be super easy minus 5 tarp camping for babies video. So come along, see what happens. Kyle's up there tramping down a spot with the snowshoes. I'm going to join him in a sec. Really nice little spot tucked up out of the wind. And it'll be perfect for the night. I'm definitely fumbling around with this tarp setup for my first time, but having a little fun with it. Yeah. Definitely taking advantage of the cam straps that I brought with me to tie my load down onto my sled. And I'm going to use that for just a really easy tension adjustment for the tarp on this tree. There we go. So after much fumbling, tying, retying, we are both set up, and you might guess that that big old sleeping bag right on the ground is mine, and Kyle's sweet, nicely folded, very taut setup is ready to go for him. Maybe. It is an unbelievable evening out here. We have had no luck fishing, but we did catch some pretty sweet views. For tonight we have some dehydrated lasagna for the first course, and then more meaty pasta for the second course. Just waiting on this to finish thickening up, and away we go. There we go. Even brought some parm to thicken it up and add some flavor. Man, that is looking really good at 7 o'clock out in the fresh air when it's getting to about -5. All right, course number 2 of the evening. More meat, more pasta, and more cheese. Oh yeah. Lots more cheese. Sweet. Well, we're just about to pack it in for the night, so loading up the fire, which is spreading out the heat really nicely. And then we'll see if the cold wakes us up, and if not, then we'll just get the fire going again in the morning. It is definitely time to turn in for the night. We are tired. The fire is super warm and throwing off a ton of heat under our tarps. It was a great day, but it's definitely time for bed. Good night.
Good morning. It is 6:30ish. I just checked the temperature on my weather app. It's -8. We're slowly getting up now, trying to talk ourselves into getting out of our nice cozy sleeping bags and getting the fire going. But we both stayed pretty cozy last night. And sunrise is it's nice right now, so time to get up and get the fire going, get breakfast on the go. Wind is supposed to kick up a little bit later, so we want to make sure we're done all that stuff before it does. worse when your fingers are cold. The most important part of the morning, coffee. Water only kind of froze last night. We usually keep it in this sleeve here, so just the top part froze and the rest all good, and that's what's gonna get put over the fire to get some coffee going. Come on. There we go. This is supposed to be sort of a 4-cup press, but we like our coffee strong around here, so I'm going to be putting in an extra scoop or two to get us fired up this morning. Alright, we're going to leave it like that for a few minutes. Not spill. Alright, so Kyle's got a pretty good breakfast lined up for us. What are you throwing in the pan there?
Some venison steaks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs this morning.
Seasoned and ready to go. Butter again. Oh yeah.
That's for our arteries.
Yeah.
This is unbelievably tasty right now. This seasoning is like perfect. First the steak, now the eggs. Perfect way to start the day, and we'll finish breakfast off with one more big old pot of coffee before we pack things up and slowly get going.
just wrapped up. Really good breakfast, coffee, hanging around the fire, and then we slowly packed up and we're heading out back down to the main lake now. Sun is shining, but the wind is picking up, so it's sort of a good time for us to get going. It's supposed to start gusting up to about 25 km, which is going to drive the temperature down. But for now, the sun is shining, and it is a beautiful March day out here. Hills are my favorite. Alright, that's it. Made it back to Kyle's truck and we're out of here. Kyle is cradling the last Danish, fondly waiting for the opportune moment to eat it. But big thanks to Kyle for, first of all, agreeing to this super crazy last minute overnighter and for driving. So thanks, Kyle.
My pleasure.
And the insanely delicious venison steaks this morning.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a blast. Last minute plans worked out perfectly. Weather was awesome. Got a little windy on the way out, but made it out just fine, and we'll be back in town by noon, looks like. Anyways, thanks for watching.